Hi Cancers, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot Weekly Tarot for the week of December 18th through December 24th. Now, your last week's energy and your overall monthly, really like this emotional evolution is taking you somewhere. And you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck after I cleared your cards and got it ready. And I really do think that your fire is being activated. Okay, so reminder, next week we do have the full moon in your sign of Cancer, okay, along with Chiron and Aries. Now, the full moon in Cancer is bringing closure, an emotional closure to sensitive matters. Now, this can be legal, it can be a relationship, take it how it resonates, but there is some cathartic energy that comes with that. And the most important part about this transit is that it's healing insecurities with Chiron and Aries. So just remember that. All of this is leading you to somewhere magical, but we got to make sure that we listen to ourselves. We got to make sure we listen to that inner voice. We got to make sure that we stay connected to our power, Cancers, because like so much of this has been about connecting to your personal power in some way, okay? So yeah, just a reminder too, we are in Mercury retrograde. Thanks for Tarot for reminding everybody. But Mercury retrograde is in Capricorn, okay? And so we might be really thinking a lot about our, reflecting mentally on our, material wealth and where we are financially, health-wise. You know what I mean? It's the holidays, so like obviously everybody overindulges, like that's like a thing. But reminder too that Jupiter is going direct in Taurus on the 30th. So all that expansion, is coming into our lives. So it's really important that we focus on our thoughts. What are we thinking? Okay, and this is wonderful actually. Are we focusing on this Tower energy because you're expanding that energy, or are we focusing on the star? Okay, are we focusing on the Aquarian age? This is that Capricorn paradigm. Okay, now this is ruled by Mars, but like I always say the Tower is the Capricorn paradigm, right? And this is the Aquarian age coming in, okay? So are you focusing on where you are, or are you focusing on where you're going, okay? Because we want to be focused on this energy while we're obviously still doing the work, but Mercury retrograde is asking us to slow down anyways when it comes to communication, okay? And so like we really just need to be really focusing on that, especially you Cancers. Like I'm really getting a strong indication of your energy because of where it is and all this power building up. You're focusing on where you're going, okay? So if there's delays, don't get frustrated in those delays, all right? What are you expanding? Focus your thoughts on that, please, Cancers. Okay, but yeah, as far as like people who are getting benevolent energy, it's definitely you. And so like I said, you're very tied to that collective, cathartic, emotional healing that is happening at the end of the month. So people might be looking to you a lot more too, okay? But it's important to have energetic boundaries, emotional boundaries. So pay attention to that too, okay? Did a card drop? No, okay. All right, so I think that might be all of, emotional evolution. Like this is what is coming with that Cancer full moon and Chiron and Aries. And I've been saying this in every single reading for everybody. Collectively, the energy for December is emotional evolution, okay? Yeah. As water signs, that's where we want to be, as the King of Cups, okay? Like that is our like destiny. That is like our, goal. And obviously with that then comes the King of Coins. But reminder too, because us water signs, delayed gratification can be hard, okay? Because like I've told Scorpio this, like we can, our dreams aren't just, something that happens when we sleep. Like we can feel them, taste them, you know what I mean? Touch them. I've woken up in tears from dreams. Like that's how much I can feel them, you know what I mean? So it's like that kind of energy where there is so much knowledge in the delayed gratification, for having the patience of letting something grow. You're unlocking so much luck there. And that's going to help you in this Aquarian age, is understanding the power of patience, okay? I think I'm actually going to title something, The Power of Patience. All right, so let us, You're unlocking when you do that. Power of patience, I'm telling you. Because something's off balance here when it comes to that liberation and connected to your finances. So we'll see what the tarot says. So let's see what we got for Cancer for the week of December 18th through December 24th, 2023. You're definitely moving away from something, and this can be related to communication, but you're realizing that you are in control of your destiny. All right, there is a turning point happening. Okay, but there might just be delays. So just remember, we're in Mercury retrograde. So if there's delays, just have patience with it. And then also reminder, because of Jupiter going direct at the end of the month, instead of focusing on that being delayed, instead of the frustration of feeling like you're halted, say, I'm a co-creator. What can I focus on now that is taking me to where I know I'm going? Okay, that's where we're transforming transforming that power. If you're feeling delayed, if you're feeling stuck, what can I work on now that's connected to where I know I'm going, so that when I get the green light on the 30th with Jupiter direct, I'm ready to implement. Like, all this stuff's ready to be launched. It's like you're building a website, you know what I mean? And like, you're getting everything ready so like that launch, like it looks perfect. Okay, like that's the type of energy I'm getting. Interesting. Somebody else got that last week too. Amazing. Okay. So last week's energy coming into this week is the Devil. I'm feeling a lot of triggers. This is your shadow. This is Capricorn energy. Okay, so that Mercury retrograde activated last week could have really triggered your shadow. All right, the fear. Also too, like, this can trigger indulgence as well. So take it how it resonates. But understand, okay, we also were gifted though that new perspective. So understanding the nature of appearances. Okay, so understanding my shadow is triggered right now because Mercury retrograde is causing delays, and I'm a water sign. And patience is something that I am learning to transform, you know, the power of patience. Okay, so I'm really thinking delays could be triggering this impulsive shadow being like, oh, I got this. You know what I mean? Your shadow, like, craving this, like, knowing that it can keep us in this cycle that, like, you know, we're stuck in. But seeing the Ace of Swords this week, right? And again, that new moon in Sagittarius brought in new perspectives. The Ace of Swords is all about determination and being prepared to move forward and not being scared of new ideas, some sort of new means of communication, a new outlook on our situation. So like I said, I'm getting this strong sense of like activating this new outlook so that we don't feel stuck. We're not delayed. There's so much else you can work on instead of that one thing that your shadow is telling you to focus on. You know what I mean? And you're scared to turn around and face your shadow. And it's like, something's activating though, because next week is the Strength card. And this is the perfect card to have next week because this is self-discipline. This is that wonderful, like, warm gentleness that is so natural to a Cancer. This is courage too, okay? They've tamed their shadow, right? You know, this is, you know, that fierce energy, the wanting the protection, right? Your shadow wanting to protect you, and you've tamed it, okay? All right, I'm so excited to get these clarified. Okay, so yeah, something really connected to taming your shadow and whatever this new, like, this new idea, this new way of thinking that's also bringing freedom, right? And lifting you into the Aquarian age. So why is the Devil here last week for Cancers? Also, Cancer, if you do like this reading, please do like the video, comment if it resonates, share with other people you think it might resonate with, and please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so you get notifications of when new videos pop up, including astrological videos. I'm going to be doing actually a video on shadow energy and how it relates to astrology. You got the Ace of Cups, okay? This is an emotional fresh start. So like I said, all of this Cancer and full moon that's coming next week, like, all of this energy is leading you to there, okay? And it's leading you to this confidence that is, the Strength card is so, okay, because water signs, but specifically Cancers, you bottle up your emotions till boom, a flood comes, right? But then when we can heal our shadow, embrace our shadow, we have that confidence, that gentle power where, you know, that stuff doesn't get to you. You actually, you acknowledge it and speak it before it becomes that, right? But going back to last week's energy coming in, the stuff that triggered when it comes to the patience, and you know what I mean, like the delays and frustration, there is an emotional fresh start that's coming with it, okay? And so when if there's a delay, like take a bath, treat yourself. You know what I mean? Like focus on you and focus on your self-love, because I think that is, this emotional fresh start is connected to recognizing the nature of appearances when it comes to your shadow and its power over you. Okay. And also to a reminder, you know, the devil's ruled by Capricorn. We are entering Capricorn season this week too. So why is the Ace of Swords here this week for Cancers? Interesting. All right, now. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so this new determination, this, you know, reminder not to be afraid of new ideas, prepared to move forward. You got the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Coins, and the Seven of Swords. Now, specifically, this can be related to some feeling of betrayal, okay? How do you respond to betrayal is the question that this card asks. And so again, if there is like a delay that is connected to this feeling of betrayal, we understand now the best way to do that is to keep our vibration high and focus on our passions, all right? Seeking out new experiences that make us feel alive and powerful. But the most important part is what I said, you know, the tricks of your shadow, the delays and the impatience. There's something you can be working on that is taking you to exactly where you want to be. So it could be even a course, you know what I mean? Like, so there's delays. Okay, well, what can I do to help like me figure out this one thing that I've been putting off? You know what I mean? Like you might have a list of things, you know, that you could be doing right now, but there's something to keeping your vibration high by doing the work, by learning more, by training, okay? And staying focused on your personal power. So let's clarify the strength next week. Why is the strength card here next week? And even though strength is ruled by Leo, it is fire. You know what I mean? So like I said, I think that Chiron and Aries, that healing insecurities, is stepping you into that power. It's like I'm getting like this like culmination, you know what I mean, of all that work you've been doing. Amazing. Okay, I think you're gaining strength by understanding when to walk away. And also you can't fear the unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, okay? So I'm getting that what you're getting in control here is the confrontation and the negative thinking. All right? And so reminder, utilize this energy from this week, okay? If it's something to do with patience, if it, you know, and trust me, like we're water signs, we're very patient unfortunately to a fault. But you are getting you're getting it all in control. I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited. Okay, so let's get an empowering question for Cancers, and then we'll close this out. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. Okay? All right. How often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? How do I feel then? This is very clearly related to that Ace of Cups encouragement from last week's energy coming into this week. But how often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? Perfect thing to reflect on during this Mercury retrograde, right? Setting you up again to next week and that expansion. So stay focused on where you're going, okay? Not where you've been. Utilize the lessons you've been learning from your shadow. Understand the nature of appearances of your shadow. Welcome in this new way of thinking, this emotional fresh start, and have an amazing week, Cancers.